Well, that does kind of lead to the next point where it says champions rehearse success on a daily basis, mentally,
Hmm.
physically, emotionally. Is there anything you want to add to that?
Yeah, I do. Um, Coach every meet like it's your big meet. Don't let them get away with like, not trying hard in the local meets. Michael was some 155 in the 200 fly at our June meet at MBAC, year in, year out. Because he knew that was an opportunity to practice his routine, to practice his racing skills, and to practice everything that goes into a performance. So don't minimize some of these early meets like, oh, well, we're just going to swim for, I don't know why we're swimming, right? You know what I mean? Every meet is important, and the warm up is important. The way that you go about it, the feedback you get after the races, all of that is just the same at a local meet as it really is at the Olympics. And I know that the stakes are different, but if you practiced it every one along the way, the Olympics are just a logical step. It's just the next step. Michael Jordan said it. Just we just did that great thing about him, uh, the series. And he said, he approached every practice like it was the most important practice he ever had. And every meet, every game that he played like it was the NBA final. And I think that's important. I think the great ones kind of understand that.
But that message is coming from you. So
Exactly.
why did you believe in that? Like, where did that develop? How did you know that that was the right approach?
Well, I was actually lucky. I worked with a lot of really good coaches, and I picked that up along the way. I was with three different Olympic coaches I work with, and every one of them kind of gave me a little something.
Hmm.
And when I was coaching uh, with Paul Bergen, I learned how to do the training and the racing his way. When I was with David Marsh, I learned how to do it his way. When I was with Murray Stevens, I learned how to do it his way. And I took all of those things and kind of took the best from each and kind of made it my way.
Hmm.
But I think the mindset that those guys had to get people to the top levels of performance is probably where I picked all of that stuff up. It's like the way that you do anything is how you're going to do everything.
Hmm.
I try to tell my kids that. So don't be sloppy. Don't drag your equipment bag down the pool deck. Pick
Hmm.
it up and treat it like it's important.
I love that. I love
Have you
that.
ever
Yeah.
seen that? You know how that goes.
God, yeah.
So the
I
way
think I
you
learned
do,
that from David Marsh. He
yeah,
reamed someone one day
exactly,
for dragging their bag.
for sure. Yeah. I'm sure I got that from David. Walk like a winner, right?
Yeah.
Before practice, walk around the pool like a winner.
Hmm.
Practice doing it.
Yeah.
David would do that. Yeah,
It
for
makes a
sure.
difference. It does. It makes a huge difference. When you start to live that, it becomes part of who you are. It separates you from other people. It really
A
does.
100%, 100%. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these big races are separated by nothing, right?
Yep.
Hundredth of a second.
Yep.
So that's one finish. And one of the things that I have always been, and I felt like so critical was finishes in practice. Nobody in my group gets to finish sloppy. We do it over, right? At
Yep.
least the finish over, maybe the set over. I've done that. So Michael, for his whole career, had been held to a really high standard on that. And, I can't say that that's what made him hit the wall right in Beijing, but definitely he had a large database of good finishes to practice with, right? Or
Yeah.
ways to get on the wall.
Yeah.